thinking of my old Kingdom Hearts viewer base, wherever they are. We pray for this Let's Play to end, and hope our host will make amends. Now, will he step forward to realise this wish? And who knows? Starting a new game may not be so hard. Or maybe it's already begun. There are many ongoing Let's Plays, but they all share the same channel. One channel, one insane Let's Player. That's me, by the way. Yes, hello there guys, it's me, Alonso Ryan. In a video, well over 5 years ago I believe, I announced that I wanted to add a little bit more variety to my YouTube channel, and do something that, well, was different to the stuff I'd already done. So basically a Let's Play that wasn't blind and wasn't a survival horror. Now, from my vast collection of games, and it's even vaster now for the record, I had a lot to consider. So over a few months, still 5 years ago I'm talking about here that is, I messed around with some of them, and, well, attempted to narrow down the amount that would be worth the dedication of a Let's Play. And of course, all that narrowing resulted in a Let's Play of what's before your very eyes at the moment. Kingdom Hearts. Did a great job of that, didn't I? Ongoing for 5 years. Over 5 years, yeah. A near 3-year hiatus. I still can't pronounce that word. And inconsistent parts before that. Who's even watching this? Am I addressing any of my original audience here? If so, I'm grateful you're still around, but I'm really doubtful of your sanity at this stage. Now hopefully you sat there like, well, this was uploaded on the 1st of April, April Fools. This is his joke for the year. Well, I'm about to prove you wrong. This isn't going to be a new part, but it's going to be a recap. It's a recap I've produced from me replaying the game on the PS3. That's a PS3 HD version. I am aware that there's now a PS4 version or one about to come out or something like that, but I'd already got this just over a year ago, and I figured, what's the point in wasting it? Let's get on with this game. From what I've heard, the PS4 version only boasts like 60 FPS, faster loading. No big deal really, it'd be a waste of money for me to go and get it. And, you know. But yeah, I hope you've spent the past 3 years bracing yourself for this, as it's about to happen. This is Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. Now the difficulties, they seem a tad different from the original, as we have Final Mix Beginner, Final Mix, and Final Mix Proud. I went for Final Mix as I figured that would be the closest to normal mode, and, well, having now played it, I can confirm I wasn't all that wrong there. It seems exactly the same with just a few added features. Okay, so, yeah, here we go. If I remember correctly, this first cutscene was copyright claimed dynamite, pretty much, so I'm afraid you're going to have to put up with me singing along to a karaoke version, which I just went ahead and made on my own. For the record, I'm not very good at removing vocals from songs, so this is probably going to sound very weird, and I also can't sing, so yeah. That sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? I can hear him whispering. I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Weird? Real or not? Like, should I continue my Let's Play of Kingdom Hearts, or not? Oh! This sounds like a really shitty 90s disco remix of this or something. Like a fan remix. I need some lyrics. What is this? What have I created here? This is my first time hearing it back, by the way, so... When you walk away, you don't hear me say, please. Okay. So much to edit. So little time. Take your time. Don't be afraid. The deadline is still open. Now splice about 19 videos into one. Can you do it? Oh yeah, this game starts with a bunch of bizarre choices, doesn't it? Gives me time to reflect on my old ones I made over 5 years ago, I guess, in comparison to now. I'm a fond believer in the saying that, a good defense, the best form of defense is a good offense. The power of the Guardian. Kindness to aid your useless AI friends. Poof. Fuck off. Right, what's most important to me? That'd be friendship. What do you want outer life? To broaden my horizons. So this is the only part I go a different way, I guess. Instead of being afraid of being indecisive, which I guess I still am to some degree, I'm now afraid of getting old. What has time done to me? Regardless, still got the same speech, so this means the same mid-pace leveling system for me as before. Right, time to go to hell.
The closer you get to the light, the greater your shadow becomes. But don't be afraid.
And don't forget, this game is designed with children in mind, and, you know, don't worry. Greater nightmares exist. They look a little like this. Gotta admit, in between all the concussions I'm getting, I'm completely digging the updated music.
Hey, you guys!
Dear Square Enix, stop fucking up Final Fantasy characters. Yours sincerely, Alonzo Ryan.
I can't believe we lost!
Oh, and don't think I forgot about you, you little prick. Yes, Riku. Yes, I still do got it.
Exactly.
It's nice to see you, this one. What?
Anyhow, let's talk about how this Let's Play will be a return to form. I need to re-inject some class back into it, so here goes. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Hey, in your face, Riku, who's currently nowhere in sight. Oh shit. Gotta race back, haven't I? Okay, still managed to do that. Scowl. Gotta collect stuff now. Ray, drinkable water. You know what? Never mind, I'm done with this island. Suck it into a black hole, see what I care. Keyblade, Keyblade. Goodbye, Twatface. Goodbye, Carrie, Kari, Kiara, Kira, whatever your name is. Wow. How rude. Well, I was leaving anyway.
Ugh, where am I? Oh boy. Do you know where we are?
Here's a better question. Do you know where Pluto actually goes after this whole deal with Traverse Town? I mean, he just disappears from the entire plot. Speaking of which, Traverse Town. Music reminds me of a less bearable version of the handyman from Zap. A game for children, ladies and gentlemen.
They'll come at you out of nowhere, and they'll keep on coming at you. Let's see that Keyblade.
What?
Ah, Jesus fuck! Right, let me ruin you like you ruined my childhood favorite character.
I went easy.
Anyhow, now it's time for the only cutscene I found to be exclusive to this HD remaster. It seems bizarrely unnecessary, and Riku even lacks a voice in it. Perhaps they couldn't get the voice actor to return. So to fill in any gaps, I'll voice Riku. Where am I? Sora! Kiara, Kaiku, whatever. Anyhow, let's get back to the plot.
I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
Why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
You know what? I really don't know.
And in the midst of all that confusion, 2 new party members were spawned, and our crew is together. Are you ready to fight? This guy? Hey buddy, haven't you, like, changed... Can't quite put my finger on... It's the colours, isn't it? Do you represent Romania now?
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
And with that simple requirement fulfilled, it's on with our adventure. And trust me, this is going to be a very quick summary, so you better pay good attention. Hey, do you reckon this guy might fit fiber optic cables? Oh hey, another new feature to the HD collection. Leon now has a fetish for the 101 Dalmatians, would you believe it? And there's now a great new feature to encourage everyone to get involved in the best thing about Kingdom Hearts. Flying the fucking gummy ship. Alright kids, are you ready to do some acid? Because first off, it's Wonderland.
I'm here. I should be there. Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts. Guilty as charged.
Sure does feel like I've been dealt a dodgy hand here. Better be careful, or I might get decked. Yeah, that's a British one. Most of you won't understand that. I better play my cards right. It's a children's game. It's a children's film. Anyhow, no one saw this, right? I'm reminded that this game is probably not the kind that you're supposed to rush through. You see, this is what actually happened. Such filth. Such filth. Anyway, it's time to go somewhere else, and our team has a bit of a tiff, and ends up crash landing in a terrible film, where the best character is voiced by Brian fucking Blessed, and he plays a hunter who's been brought along on an expedition and told hunting is a big no-no. But, you know, slapping the shit out of this thing and stealing its teeth, that's so cool.
Huh?
Anyway, I've made my own rendition of how this segment should have ended. Nice and quick, with a bullet to the protagonist's heads. Too dark? That's good. Darkness is good. No, darkness is bad.
Could you do such a thing?
Anyway, no fun to be had here, nor here, or especially not here either. Oh, hey there, little guy. Are you okay? Do you want me to throw you a rope? This is awkward. But hey, it's Sora with the whole new slap shot, and you're gonna be slapping your troubles away with the slap. Okay, never mind. Oh, Luke, it's everyone's favourite sequel to Vines. Anyway, next boss fight, and what? What? Okay, I'm beginning to see a theme here, and I'm not liking it. And Team Sora is blasting off again. Ding. Anyway, seal the thing, hop down here for an exciting adventure to save your team from the most dangerous killer of all. It's vitamin C deficiency. Also, I couldn't leave without finishing one of these, you know, because, I don't know, it's actually a new feature to the game, and I felt a bit depressed that I couldn't seem to get it right and kept dying every time. So there we go, I did it. Give me a medal. Oh, would you look at that. Actual interesting characters. Moving on to the next place. I heard this is another resting place for Final Fantasy characters who've suffered from severe character assassination, though feel free to prove me wrong. Alright, let's go. Let's just leave before things get any worse. Okay.
Fair and square, no dark powers involved.
I think I'll pass.
Never mind.
Hero? That front?
I'm not dreaming this time. Right?
No, he can't come.
What?
Now think no more of him and come with me.
This is a game for kid. Okay, I did that. I admit, I did that. Ah yes, it's time for that part of the game that gave me nightmares as a kid. The Gizmo Shop. Creepy in an hysterically happy kind of way. Ugh. Anyhow, this guy's back, rearranged and better than ever, but I'm gonna summon my persona and fight him, and I'm not lying when I say he ain't gonna stand a chance. Okay, I admit, I have no clue what I'm doing.
Oh, hello, Sora. Have you come to say goodbye to Pooh too?
Okay, let's not go here. I'm 25 now, I can't be heard crying over this. Wait, was I still a teenager when I started this playthrough? Oh god. Hey guys. Looks like your mum's starting to look a bit of a mess. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Alvin. Theodore, whichever you are. Okay, give me a moment, give me a moment. Oh, I come from a land, from a faraway place where the caravan camels roam. Where they cut off your ears if they don't... Oh, shit, I can't say that, can I? Oh, no. Oh, no. I forgot. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Al.
It's alright, Dan. I know you've been struggling to get work in recent years. Just stick to Homer Simpson. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home. Oh, hey, it's the friendly things from earlier. But now they're brutally aggressive and emitting toxic gases. I guess everything hates me in this game. Now it's time for that boss I always thought was producing weird sounds, but those sounds turned out to be Jasmine, who got trapped inside it. Right, so let's get this straight. You want me to enter there? Well, just know I'm not a qualified dentist. Ah, finally, a point has arisen where a minor character is required as part of the party. But not for long.
Wait a second. Are you Maleficent?
And now it's time for a boss fight that does an awesome job of referencing the film it's related to, but it ends up ruined completely by the fact that there's absolutely no point in fighting Genie Jafar himself, but instead unleash all your rage on Gilbert Godfrey. Yeah. Knew I'd forgot something. Right, time for your annual dental checkup. Just need to fill this up, and there we go, we're done. I'll see you in another year's time. And hey, look at that! I maxed out the possible score on this ingenious minigame. Want to know what the reward is? It's nothing! And onto the place where many playthroughs have probably been stuck for a long time in this fucking thing.
But Sora, I thought you liked games.
Not this kind of game, Riku. Not this kind. Anyhow, I'm really proud of myself here. I managed to completely destroy Monstro in like a record time. It took me 13 minutes to beat it. Like, wow. Onto this Final Fantasy IX throwback, and we get a taste of just how terrible Riku is. Aww. Just look at him try.
Please, give me back my son.
Sorry, old man. I have some unfinished business with this puppet.
And there'll be no editing required here. There's already so many things wrong with this scene. More tournaments? Okay. Maybe if I can just, get up here and fix this, I won't have to. Oh, okay. Never mind. This is happening. Hey, at least Yuffie's putting up a better fight than Cloud. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
Ariel, not another word. You are not to leave the palace. Is that clear?
Scowl. Oh, Jesus Christ, being here really is a major throwback to when I was just off my head on antidepressants. Feel like I'm missing something here. Oh shit. Ha 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 ha. And it's time for another boss-related reference, but this time in the shape of a half-decent boss fight. Is she drowning? Well, at least she's not getting impaled by a ship, I guess. Now this place really reminds me that, yes, there is a lot of good voice actors in this game and a lot of good writing. I mean, they've done a brilliant job of tying this perfectly into the actual story of Little Mermaid and making it their own, you know. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. Yeah, I need some Marilyn Manson in this shit.
The master of terror, the king of nightmares, Jack.
Here we go. bizarrely unenthusiastic original voice actor here.
Why, of course. The heartless need a heart.
Maybe I'm being a bit too critical. I mean, he isn't doing that bad of a job, but it just seems a bit off. Anyway, more good writing here.
Maybe we're missing some ingredients. Sally!
Sora, would you like to come along?
Do you mean, would I like it if you came along? To which my answer is no, by the way. I still want a walking bathtub. You could get somewhere. You'd be clean by the time you got there, you know, you can just dry yourself off, get ready. There you go, done. Is it fair to say this game encourages violence towards children? I'm honestly impressed by the model scaling of this game. I mean, even the moon isn't too pixely. I was expecting it to be a huge ball of pixels. Remember how much this boss fight causes people trouble? I had an hilariously easy time with it. Now looking back, this game really had an obsession with giant bosses, didn't it? But this one's scalable, so I suppose that's a bit different. Anyway, that's out the way, and it's time to shoot down the Death Star.
Don't feel bad, Jack. Next time, we'll do it together.
Get a room, guys. They don't call me the Tigger Volleyball Champion 2K17 for nothing. Ah, Jesus, nearly over. Just look at that. Your mum's a shadow of her former self.
I didn't think you'd come, Sora.
Okay, I've exhausted this now. I've really exhausted this beyond the point where it's funny, and I fully acknowledge that. I'm gonna stop it right here. If you're still watching this, you're a very brave person and you've tolerated a lot. I love you, and if you place a comment on this video, I'll give you one reason why I love you other than this. Okay, deal, there we go, done. Now, I could be wrong here, but I don't really remember Shadow Sora, I don't know what else to call it, being in every room prior to the boss fight with him in the original game. I don't recall him having such sweet-ass dance moves as well. The boss fight itself seems a lot harder as well. Anyway, this has gone on for far too long. Why am I doing this still? I could be editing something else, but no, I'm doing this instead. How can I tie this up quickly? Sora commits suicide, the end, there we go, done. That wraps it up perfectly. I think that's everything. Oh, and Big Ben. There we go. Why did I do this? It's been a good bit of editing, I guess. It's got me back into it. Why not? I like to do something every April Fool's, and yeah, I think this is definitely the one I've put the most effort into. But yeah, there you go. There's your recap for Kingdom Hearts. You're probably none the wiser. You know, like, you probably don't have a fucking clue what's going on. That's the best way to go into it. It's blind. The actual Kingdom Hearts, this is probably what you're not expecting. The actual next part of Kingdom Hearts, 2 weeks from now. Yeah. I'll actually be bringing it back in 2 weeks, because I didn't just play through this game for nothing in 5 days. 5 fucking days. 5 days! 5 days it took me to get this far. Why did it take me 5 years to get up to this point? Well, it's more two and a half. I suppose I stopped playing it at a certain point, but yeah, why didn't... You get the idea, you get the idea. Fuck me. Anyway, yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, guys. And we're gonna finish this. We're gonna finish this damn Let's Play. Are you ready?